Hi guys, did you know that your collection may be considered fraud? Well, this will be the part 2 series of the collections are not fraud hack. Guys, in the last video, I asked you guys to put in the comment section to ask if you want more details on how to actually use this hack. Well guys, your wish is my command, and we are going to break down step by step on how to use the collection is fraud hack. Guys, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm super excited about this video because we're going to break down step by step on how to use fraud as a method to remove every collection or charge off from your credit report. But before we get into the video, guys, I'm Credit Coach Q, and this is my lovely co-host, Miss Tina Talks Credit. Welcome back to the channel, Miss Tina Talks Credit. On this episode of Credit Talk, you guys requested in the comment section for us to break down how to use this method step by step. In today's video, we're going to do just that. Okay, so let's dive straight in. First, I want to share my screen and give you guys the understanding on how this is going to work step by step. And then I'm going to hand it over to my co-host, Miss Tina Talk Credit, the GWOAT of credit and credit repair, and she's going to break it down step by step for you guys. Okay, so this is the recap. So the recap, the FCRA violations, the code that we're using is 15 USC 1681. Consumer reporting agencies are required to ensure maximum possible accuracy of the information they report. Fraud versus inaccuracy, we went over that last time. Fraud involves intentional deception for personal or financial gain, which will require evidence in deliberate intent, and accurate reporting could indeed be a result of willful non-compliance. So to give you guys a breakdown on willful non-compliance and a quick recap, willful non-compliance is when they are willfully not complying to the FCR regulations. The FCR regulations require that everything in your credit report be 100% accurate, 100% timely, and 100% verifiable. So if they do not be compliant under those three pretenses, then that can be considered willful non-compliance, aka fraud. And using fraud in certain terminologies inside your dispute can be a determining factor whether you get 2 items removed or 16 items removed. And like I said, we're going to break it down step by step. So when willful non-compliance could constitute fraud if the credit bureau knowingly provides false information or actively avoid correcting inaccuracies for financial or malicious purposes. This could be aligned with fraudulent behavior. So like I said, guys, if you found out that something in your credit report is 100% inaccurate, it's not yours, or it's wrong date, wrong number, or something like that, it's not accurate, you pinpoint it, highlight it, screenshot it, send it to the credit bureaus along with a dispute letter, and they still do not remove it. That can be considered willful non-compliance because you are showing them where they went wrong on the FCRA regulations, and they are still not complying with those regulations. Okay, so the definition of willful is a violation is considered willful is if it's inconsistent or authoritative guidance from the relevant agencies. Here are some reasons that you can launch a willful non-compliance dispute complaint against the credit agency: failure to correct or remove verified errors, failing to acknowledge evidence of identity theft. Okay, what we'll be doing for this video, okay, we'll be organizing evidence and violations. I'm not going to go over everything because, like I said, Miss Tina is going to go over everything step by step, and she will be breaking down this guideline. Compile supporting documents, highlight FCR regulations, draft aggressive detailed dispute letters. You can either, if you want to do it yourself and use this method, you can go to My Credit Approved. All of this verbiage, all of these dispute letters is going to be in the software. If you do not want to do it yourself and you want to hire a professional, you don't have time, you don't have kids, you got a long job, hire Miss Tina. Her staff and her is literally the best in the country, in my opinion, and they will knock this out for you. Okay, state the facts clearly, cite applicable laws, and demand the resolution. Include a deadline, attach supporting documents. Step 3 is to send the disputes to all involved parties. Step 4, escalate the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. And step 5 is potentially pursue legal action. Okay, guys, so that is a rough draft of what we're going to be talking about today. And now I'm going to hand it over to my co-host, Miss Tina Talks Credit. Go ahead, Miss Tina.
Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do today is basically show you some proof of how this works for us. So I'm going to be showing you the before credit reports and the after credit reports. But not only that, I'm going to dig in a little deeper than I usually go on Credit Talks and just show you how I pick out the inaccuracies and discrepancies so that I can claim willful non-compliance. So here we go. First thing I'm going to do is show you credit reports. Okay, guys, so this video is from October 16, 2024. You can see the dates right here. Now, what I want to show you is there are 3 accounts. Two are from Self and 1 is from Kickoff that this client wants off the credit report. So this is what we're going to be disputing, or what we have disputed. So as you can see here, this is Atlantic Capital Bank. It's basically the bank that funds Self, and everybody knows about Self. So here's that account. You see it's derogatory, it's reporting all over the place, it's just wrong and negative. And then you have the Kickoff account here. You see all the late payments that are listed. You see that it's a charge off collection, derogatory. So we're going to be disputing 3 accounts today. Well, should I say we've already disputed these 3 accounts. So we're going to dispute Atlantic Capital Bank, which funds Self Lender or Self. So there's 2 Self accounts, and then there's a Kickoff account that we're disputing. So this is the October's report. As you can see, here's the date here, October report 2024. So I'm showing you guys a credit report from October 16, 2024. As you can see, here are the dates. Now, when this client came to us, they had 3 charge-off accounts that they wanted us to dispute. 2 of them are with Atlantic Capital Bank, which is self-lender funds. Well, they fund self-lender. So you're going to see these 2 accounts and also Kickoff accounts. So here is the first Self account. As you can see, the account numbers are kind of all over the place. They're not correctly reporting or accurately reporting the same across the board with all 3 bureaus. And I'm not going to get right into each field yet, but you can just see that it's negative. It's derogatory. It's included in a BK. It's just bad. And then same with Kickoff. You see all the late payments there. You see that it's a charged off account. And let's go find the other Self account here. That is same thing with that. Okay, so next thing I want to show you guys here is just a simple screenshot of a presentation that I put together to kind of show you how I'm even coming up with willful non-compliance and give you some dispute reasons that you can do for yourself. So this is just a screenshot of the credit report that I just showed you. So this is the account as is, October 16, 2024. Like you can see here, this is the other account. And so this is the same Kickoff account that I've marked. So what you're going to see here is Metro 2 coding and Fair Credit Reporting Act laws, just so I can point out some discrepancies. And also with this, now I've been known to just print this out as well and send this in to the credit bureaus along with my dispute letter and some supporting documentation. So basically on this, I'm just pointing out every single discrepancy that I found. But if you choose to do it this route, don't use a smart credit report, go straight to TransUnion, Equifax, or use like the annual credit reports so that you can do it individually and make sure it's on their letterhead and make sure that you're not showing them what the other credit bureaus are reporting on you. So anyways, here are the discrepancies, and this is going to help you guys out so much when you're trying to figure out how can you get them for willful non-compliance and what you can put on your dispute letters. So BS7 is the account number verification required to confirm accuracy. So this is exactly what you're going to put in your letter. You're going to be disputing BS7, and you don't put the account number there because you don't need to tell them that, but it's your choice. So you're going to put verification required to confirm accuracy. So you're asking them to verify the account number. Now over here is some Fair Credit Reporting Act law. So this is FCRA 1681EB. Verification ensures accuracy in the account identification. Now, as I say on all of my videos when I'm doing a teaching like this, always dispute or ask for a verification of the account number, always, because you don't know what they actually have reported in their records behind all these asterisks that they have here. So always question that. And so next you're gonna dispute, like with this particular account, BS12, which is the high balance. And here is the dispute reason for that. Now with Metro 2, you're only going to see me dispute the required fields. So know that not all Metro 2 fields are required to be reported on a credit report. So I'm giving you straight required fields. If something is off with it, if it's just not reporting and it's supposed to be there, or if it's inaccurate, that's a CDIA violation. So call them on it. And I have so much stuff here, guys. I don't even know like where to start. So I think we're just going to leave this particular thing somewhere, like so that you can download it or get it so that you can use it as a template for your disputing. So, and then we have like the balance. Oh, now we all know closed charge-off balances are not even supposed to be reported. So here, this is the Fair Credit Reporting Act law for that. Over here, it's just all over the place, guys. And there's so many discrepancies here that.
And mind you guys, like, I hope you guys are taking some notes and pen and papers, because this is going to be a lot to take in. Now, as you can see, like I said, everything in credit report has to be 100% accurate, verifiable, and timely. Now, what you're looking at right now is screenshots of pinpoints of everything that's wrong with the credit report, right? So if the balance is supposed to be 0 for a charge off, we're going to screenshot it, tell them exactly where they went wrong. If the account number is not accurately reported, we're going to pinpoint that, screenshot it, and tell them where they went wrong. And mind you guys, if you are getting lost in the sauce or doing this video, all of this is going to be in the link in the description below. So you're going to be able to take your time and look at it step by step to see exactly how we're doing this, because these metrics and these methods are advanced to say the least, and we're trying to explain it as much as possible, but some people may need more time to understand and go over everything step by step. But basically what you're looking at is a copy of a credit report, and all of the red text is us finding inaccuracies pertaining to this particular account, and we are highlighting the inaccuracies. But like I said, if you want the system to do this for you, you can go to mycreditapproved.com, and it will basically have something similar to this, and you can use the link in the description and go step by step. You can basically copy and paste and see exactly the methods and jargon that you can use for your particular account, right, Miss Tina?
This is just like too much information for you. I recommend that you just use like key points, like account number, the balance, the past due amount, and like the account status, and also like payment history. Those are some of the big ones, and those are the ones that we find the most inaccuracies on. So don't get intimidated by this. This is a lot. Like, this is just like nothing for me because I deal with this every day, but I don't want to overwhelm you and make you feel like you can't like dispute this or learn this. So remember key points, and remember that you don't have to dispute every single field or call out every single thing to get the results. The point of this template is just to show you how to pinpoint inaccuracies and what they actually are. So if you're gonna pinpoint, let's say, account status here where it says BS17B, which is payment status, payment status, then you're gonna put the reason behind why you're disputing BS17B, if that makes sense. So you're gonna have to know like what that reason is. That's very important. And like you just said, now his software will be able to pick this out for you. So that might be a good thing for you. So here is just gonna be the other accounts. Same thing that I showed you above. This is for the self account. Make sure that you're picking out the payment history. So what I want to do to kind of speed things along here, I don't want you guys to fall asleep on me because I can be long-winded and I know it. So what I'm going to do now is just show you the after credit report. Okay, so but first I do that, I want to show you like the results. So the client actually got everything that they actually came for to get disputed deleted. Now I know that you see bankruptcy here. The client did not want bankruptcy disputed because it was still in filed standing, whatever. But we did our job, and as you can see, we got everything deleted off their credit report that they wanted us to delete. So now I'm going to show you the after credit report. This was pulled recently on 12/28/24. You can see the date. Now, scroll down a little bit. This is the first kickoff account that they had that was not disputed because it was not negative. You're not going to see any of the accounts that we have disputed. Everything is gone and cleared. And of course, because we were able to get that cleared, now the client is like, hey, we want to hire you to dispute the bankruptcy. Here's the letter. I can't leave without showing you a good letter. Now, this is the exact letter that we use with this client for these accounts. I'm just going to show you the kickoff account because for the other account with self, it was pretty much the same thing, just the account information changed and just a little verb was pretty much roughly the same thing. But if you want that dispute letter as well, of course, you can find it in my credit approved software, which I'm using right now. So this is a letter, and as you can see, every single inaccuracy that I labeled in red on the kickoff account that I showed you on the screenshot is going to be called out in this dispute letter. So this dispute letter is well laid out. Everything is there, even my threatening part on the end where I let them know, hey, I'm going to CC, everybody in this and all the things that we do in the dispute letters because this is an escalated dispute. Also, now when you're doing these disputes, don't forget, you probably want to refer to the first video that we did where we talked about doing the FTC report for misrepresentation, because that's the whole, you're going to want to refer to the previous video that we did on willful non-compliance to kind of refresh you you and help you along. Because don't forget that this is just part 2. So part 1 is what you're going to want to do first with the first dispute letter that we showed you. Chances are they're not going to respond or change everything that you're wanting them to do. So this would be part 2. And part 2, you're still going to escalate by sending in your disputes via CFPB. All those things that we told you in the first video, you will include. And don't forget, your FTC report is going to really come in handy with this. And this should be done after you do this. Just done.
Man, this is very, very powerful stuff, guys. Like, seriously. And I hope you guys took notes and really took a lot of this stuff in. Like I said, if you want to do it yourself, go to the My Credit Approved system. It's going to basically have the full layout for you, and it's going to make it a lot easier. Like I said, I am going to put the link in the description of exactly the text layout that and the PDF layout that we was sharing our screen. That is going to be in the description, so you can actually read it over yourself and go step by step in your own time, taking your own time to actually do it. Now, if you don't have time to do it, please hit up Miss Tina Talks Credit. You can go to our YouTube channel, Tina Talks Credit. It will be in the link in the description as well. And you can hire her staff, file these disputes for you, and get the results that way. Guys, like I said, if you want to do it yourself, My Credit Approved. If you want to hire a professional, go to Miss Tina Talks Credit and she will handle them yourself. This has been a great episode. Now, if you want us to show you how to do the CFPB, the FTC, and file any other step-by-steps with other third-party bureaus, type in third party in the comment section and we will make another video showing you how to file the complaint step by step, which buttons to push, every step of the way, what to put in the text box, all of that in the CFPB and the FTC, because that will be the next course of action if the credit bureaus do not take this seriously. Guys, this has been a great episode 5. Did you have anything else to say, Miss Tina?
Yes. So with these particular accounts, now my recommendation is that when you're doing disputes, already have your strategy down and know what your second move is going to be before you even send out the first round. So for instance, with this particular client, I knew that I was going to try to get them for willful non-compliance. That was in the game plan from the beginning. So we had to dispute this twice, and it was kind of on purpose. So first round is like, hey, I'm showing you my supporting documentation. I'm showing you that this is wrong, so I can get them from willful non-compliance when they don't comply on the second round, if that makes sense. So there's a strategy and like a way to do it. So when you execute it right, you will get the results. Everyone's are different and everyone's process is going to be different, but I'm not even kidding you guys. I would say at least 90% of the time when we're doing willful non-compliance, we get the deletions on the second round, not first round. Most of the time, like we may get some off on the first round, but mostly it's the second round in doing it this way.
Man, they're going to call your bluff. You know, the credit bureaus are going to call your bluff and see exactly if you're serious or even know the law to even go forward with some type of affirmative action to get the results. Guys, these are very powerful methods, and like I said, I want to thank Miss Tina Talks Credit for jumping on the channel. Guys, she is my mentor. She's Credit Coach U mentor, so I had to bring her on the channel because she is a wealth of knowledge. She has unlimited hacks, unlimited strategies, unlimited methods. Man, she is amazing, guys. So show us some support. Go to Tina Talks Credit on YouTube, subscribe to her YouTube channel, and send her some support as well to build her channel as well, because she definitely deserves it. Guys, this has been a great episode. We will see you next time. Until next time, take care of your credit, take care of yourself. Credit Coach Q out. Peace.